My name is Caroline Strawson. So I've known Lisa probably for about 3.5 years now. And I suppose how I came to Lisa was, and again, similar-ish story as such from Danny. I went through an abusive marriage, came out of that marriage 10 years ago and was in over £70,000 worth of debt. I had my family home repossessed and really, really dark days, self-harming every morning, panic attacks, depression, anxiety. And really it was only my 2 children, genuinely, why I'm actually here today, because I wanted them to have a life beyond the marriage that I had just been in. And I didn't actually even realise I'd been in an abusive marriage. And, all of that shame that was involved with all of that too. So my background, I was actually a podiatrist, would you believe? And so that I was kind of doing bits and bobs at the time, going out, cost of childcare, running around. And it was really, really tough, and the money coming in didn't equal the money going out. And I knew something had to change. So I literally retrained. So I'm a bit of a trauma geek, specialising in domestic and narcissistic abuse. And I started working on a one-to-one basis, but using online, because at the time I was suffering with anxiety. So for me, actually being in my home, using the computer, hiding behind the laptop, meant that I could actually be quite extroverted online, even though I was actually quite introverted when I came out. And people probably think, you're not introverted. I am when I don't know people. So, my heart's pounding right now, or I'm in a room with people that I don't know. But it enabled me to really follow my passion and purpose. And I was doing so many one-to-ones, and again, the beauty of online meant that I could create a business at that stage internationally. So I was working with people literally from all over the world, using Instagram, using Facebook, and building a community. Just as Danny was saying, this is what it's about, is community and giving people hope. But I was burning out. I literally didn't have enough hours in the day to work with these people. And what drove me was this passion to think no other person lived a second longer than they had to, feeling the way that I did. And that was when I contacted Lisa, because she was talking about one-to-many and doing group programs. And I remember doing the program with you and thinking, right, I'm going to do this launch. And obviously having a science background, I thought, right, I need the strategy around this. I'm a hard worker. I just need the strategy. So I literally followed everything. Literally, I'm a very good student.
You are.
I am. I get you an apple later. And I literally followed everything. And my first launch, which was just over 2 years ago, turned over £58,000, which was a huge amount of money for me at the time. In that time now, in just over 2 years, my business has turned over more than £3.2 million. I cannot get emotional. It's enabled me to buy a house last year in my own name, so that I am totally financially independent on my own. I never have to rely on anybody else again. I've been able to put my children through private education. I'm paying for my son to go to a university right now. My daughter, if she wants to go, will be able to go as well, although she wants to be an influencer, actually. She's like 14 now. But the fact of being able to use social media, the fact of literally following every single thing that Lisa has said, has enabled me to literally, I cannot begin to tell you how many lives my business has touched. I've got over 100,000 followers now on Instagram. I've got groups on Facebook with over 30,000 people in. Literally, we must get over 200 messages a day on Instagram with people going, I didn't realise my relationship was abusive. And this just starts conversations with people. And for me, I'm literally driven. Of course, it is a bit about the money. I won't lie. Because obviously, I am now able to give that security to my children. But it's actually the impact that making money online enables you to do for so many other people, and to see the changes that are happening literally all over the world, where I'm working with women in China, in Saudi Arabia, where it enables me to reach people that I would never have been able to reach before, and to see their messages where things are changing. It's so humbling. So although, yes, we made the money on the back of all of that, the fact that we get to change so many lives, and I can still do it in my study in Northampton, which is really, really great. And I just think, being able to have that opportunity to use your laptop, to use your phone, I love travelling. Bizarrely, I met Katie last year when we were on holiday, weren't we? In Crete and everything, we were like the funicular there as well. But it enables you to still do your business wherever you are in the world. So for me, it's the travelling with my children, the experiences that we are having, to be able to give them the life that they can then go out and make an impact as well. And they see this, they have this money mindset now that, they don't want to work in a job 9 to 5 for 40 years and then have a pension that probably won't be there when they get there anyway. They see the possibilities of using the online space as well. And I'm so grateful, literally so grateful for Lisa, not just for kind of giving myself back and working in the space that I am, helping, people heal from trauma. Really the message around the trauma side is, talking therapy, counselling and things, they have their place, but it's the body work, it's the somatic side of it. And to be able to talk about that online and do all of the programs that I'm doing just really enables me to help more people. And, the impact of that is just incredible. And, every morning, I'm in the middle of a launch actually at the moment, which obviously Lisa has taught me the exact steps. And literally in 2 weeks, we've taken £485,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Every waking up in the morning, do not wake me up. Do not pinch me and wake me up, please. Because I cannot believe it. Yet the women, the men that are coming on board and learning how to heal, how to work with themselves, that's the impact. It really is. And of course it's nice then to have the legacy to give to your children. And that's what it's all about. So, I am super grateful to you. And I think, like you say, there'll be many people who maybe can't afford to work with you, but to get the book and to be able to follow that and literally, if you follow that, because I genuinely, literally followed every single thing to a T, and to be able to do that and then create the business that I have, honestly, I will be forever grateful.